morning, everybody. Good afternoon. It's hard to keep a straight mind when you're fasting all day. So let's learn a shtickle or Chadash. Or Chadash is a sefer that my holy ancestor Maharal wrote on the Megillah Esther. So it's Chadash to learn the sefer. I've never really learned it before, to be honest. So let's learn a little bit together. Excuse me. So Or Chadash Perish on Megillah Esther. The Nikra B'Shem Ezek Nemrinu Perak Kamen the Megillah Yudam Hoysa Oira. So the Heilige Zayda Maharal Prague says he named the Sefer Chadash because it says in the book of Esther, chapter 8, verse 16, to the Jews there was light, or Chadash means new light. The Gemara Megillah, the Talmud and Tractate Megillah, the tractate that talks about the holiday of Purim, says Amar Rabbi Elazar Rabbi Yehuda Ora Zutera. So Elazar said the name of Rabbi Yehuda, that light means Torah. Shana Amar, and the proof of this is in the book of Proverbs, chapter 6, verse 23. Kinir mitzvah v'sara or, because the candle, a mitzvah is a candle, a commandment is a candle, and the Torah is light. Yesh lishol. Some people, they might ask, they already had the Torah from Mount Sinai. So what's this story that they have a new light, that they have like Yehudim Hoysa Oira, that there was light for the Jews? They already had the light. They already had the Torah. So Bishlama. So the simple answer that we could give, right? Masha Amar v'sasei, right? The verse also says there was rejoicing. What kind of rejoicing? Zumila. That's circumcision. Chenvikar zehat tefillin. The more there thinks that the glory, that's the phylacteries, that's the tefillin. That was a yispor b'samach ki b'shvil schus mitzvus amila. B'schus b'shvil mitzvus at tefillin ha'gayvin al haman. We're going to teach later that the way that they conquered Haman was that through the merit of these commandments of the tefillin and the circumcision. That's how we beat Haman. This is when we say that for the Jews there was light, that this is the Torah. It seems that we're not explaining it. That because of the Torah, Hayogoyvin al Haman, that they overcame Haman. Ki zeh ein tzarich loymar. This you don't have to say. Ki chol schus masyesh liYisrael. All of the merit that the Israelites had. Hakol the Torah. The whole thing is the Torah. So you didn't have to write this. So what are we writing here? What's this all about? So rather, when we said that the Torah, the light, that's the Torah, right? The Talmud in Tractate Sabbath says, Pikir Rabbi Akiva, there's one of the chapters, Rabbi Akiva, it says it's 88a, Yatzfu b'tachlis hahar. It says in the book of Exodus, chapter 19, verse 17, they gathered under the mountain. They gathered under the mountain. It means that they were over a barrel. The barrel was over them. that God took Mount Sinai and He turned it over like a barrel and said to them, mutav. If you accept the Torah, then that's good, right? But if not, there will be your sepulcher. There will be your grave. So, Amar Rav Acha bar Yankov. Rav Acha bar Yankov said, Mikan moido Rabba l'oraisa. How are you? What's going on? This is a big problem. This that the Torah was put over their head like a barrel. Big problem. It makes it seem that the people did not accept the Torah willfully, but rather they were forced. Amar Rava. So Rava answers, Af al pichein, despite that, right? Hadar kiblua b'mei Achashverosh. They went back and they accepted the Torah again in the time of Ahasuerus, of Achash. We say in the original, the way we pronounce it is Achashverosh, right? Shnei Amar, as it said, Kimu v'kiblu haYehudim, the Jews accepted and received. Kimu mashe kiblu kvar. They accepted that which they had already received. Adkan, the very famous Gemara, right? Very famous, classical Talmudic passage. The Hare Chazru Yisrael v'kiblu Torah. So that means that after the miracle of Purim, the Israelites went back and they received the Torah again. New. V'im lav. If not, Hare Yesh Meida Rabba l'oraisa. V'hu lachzor l'kabla. Because until that time, there was, again, Meida Rabba. I don't know how you would translate. Literally, Meida means informing, and Rabba means big. So big informing. What does it mean? What it means is that there's a Meida Rabba means that they could say, we were forced into this, therefore they had to go back and receive the Torah anew. The Tosfos Hikshu Sham. So there's the Tosfos has a kasha. Question that the Tosafos, which is a very classical commentary, medieval commentary on the Talmud, asks. V'aloi kfar ekdimu nasa l'nishma. Didn't the Israelites already say we will do before they said we will listen? Right? That's in Book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 7. So therefore, there's not a Meida Rabba l'oraisa. So they accepted it willingly. They were not forced. Tirtzu. So the answer. Tirtzu Tosfos. The answer Tosfos gives. V'shema hayu chayzim b'hem k'shiro ha'esha gedola. Maybe they went back when they saw that big fire. V'ad amar b'perek Kama v'nizara. Right in the beginning of the tractate of the Talmud called the Avodah Zarah, which I have a series here on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, of that whole tractate. It says, Klum kafis aleinu har kagigas. Didn't you put the mountain over us like a barrel? Mashma im haya koif aleim har kagigas lehaya lehem tshuva. So it means so if God put the cone of the mountain over them like a barrel, there's no answer, right? And so what is this big question on how we accepted the Torah? What's this all about? that they had to go back and answer. It means that they didn't really accept it. So the answer though is that they it's not that they didn't accept it. Sure, they accepted it, but they didn't really keep it. It was a big problem all throughout the time of the first temple. The people were committing grave sins of idolatry. So that's meaning even if they accepted it, they didn't really keep it. So the Heilige Zayim Maharal in Prague says this answer is very difficult. That the Israelites proceeded, we will do, so we will listen, right? That's a big merit that the Israelites had. That they said, first we'll do and then we will listen. There it said that the Israelites are compared to an apple. Just like the apple, or some say it really means the esrog, that the fruit comes before the flower. So to the Israelites said we will do, before they said we will listen. According to how the Tosfos explains it, but Tosfos says that they reneged on it because they saw the big fire. Furthermore, it says there that when the Israelites said we will do before we will listen. Oh, he is here. What's going on? Happy Purim. Have a happy Purim. All right, you're here tonight?
I'm heading out soon.
All right, because we're davening in about 20 minutes.
What's that?
We're davening in about 20 minutes. Yeah. All right. God bless. Have a happy Purim. Nasal Nishabo Kafcha Boy Shal Malachi Sharis Vikishru L'Chalechad Shnei Ksarim. So there came what is it? 120 myriads. Riboy Shishim Riboy is right. 600,000. So it's 120,000. Is that what the 1.2 million angels, ministering angels, and they tied for every Jew for every Israelite two crowns. Echad keneged nasav, echad keneged nishma. One corresponds to we will do, and one corresponds to we will listen. The Farish of Tosfos, and the Tosfos explains. All right. They went back on it. This that they said that they put the mountain over them like a barrel. Oh, I lost where we're up to. All right, at least we learned something. No, I didn't get anything. I just went to the mikveh and I went to the gas station. All right. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe. How do I turn this thing off here?